Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. It's Thursday, so it's time for my weekly Rockstar News video, bringing you all of the updates from the past week of the Rockstar Newswire in one short video. In Red Dead Online, the holidays are swinging into action in Rockstar's Cowboy Simulator, but there isn't anything new to report that I didn't already cover in last week's video. In GTA Online, the Contract DLC was released this week and brought about not only new vehicles, weapons, and gameplay, but also some solid quality of life improvements for players. Today's news video is a bit different and a lot longer, as I'm going to go through a full rundown of everything that's new in the Contract DLC. Near the end, I'll cover all the usual bonuses, discounts, and more that you can usually find in my Rockstar News videos. Let's start off with the quality of life improvements. It would seem that Miss Baker, Malk, and others have finally gotten the hint that we aren't besties and they aren't calling anymore. Instead, there are new map blips, markers, and help texts to replace the spam calls that were intended to introduce players to new and unplayed content. Rockstar finally realized that after 6 years of increased property and staff fees for each new update, something needed to change. So they cut all daily fees in half. To help you pay for it all, the capacity of your safe in both the arcade and nightclub has increased, meaning you can make less frequent trips to empty them while getting more cash in the process. And you will now earn LS Car Meet reputation for completing auto shop contracts, customer deliveries, and exotic export deliveries. Plus, you can alter the number of laps in LS Car Meet head-to-head races, with rewards increasing with the number of laps. But of course, the big news of the update is not in small quality of life improvements. It's in the new vehicles, the new weapons, the new gameplay. The agency offers 4 different potential locations to purchase, ranging in price from just over $2 million to just under $3 million. Once you have chosen custom wallpaper and decorations and added on the armory, car mechanic, and living quarters, you can easily spend nearly $6 million on this new property. A couple of those add-ons are definitely worth the money, as the mechanic gives you access to special tech available on certain cars, and the armory gives you access to your Mark II weapons. Plus, you can buy anything in the armory that you can pick up at ammunition, but you'll get a slight discount for it. But the agency is the base of operations for most of the new content, and without it, you won't be able to take part in the security contracts, Payphone Hits, or the Dr. Dre missions. Speaking of those missions, Rockstar somehow missed the near universal praise that players offered after discovering the Cayo Perico heist did not require a public lobby to take part. That's right, you cannot access the computer in your office in the agency without being in a public lobby, which means you can't launch the new missions. Or can you? It turns out, if you own the agency, you also have Franklin as a new contact in your phone. You can call him up to request security contracts and eventually Payphone Hits. Sadly, you will need to venture into the stench of the unwashed randoms in a public lobby to take part in the Dr. Dre Contract. The security contracts come in 6 variations and will send you off to recover valuables or vehicles, terminate gang members, rescue clients, and protect or destroy certain assets. Completing these security contracts will permanently increase the value of your new business venture, meaning a nice revenue stream from the safe in your office and the agency. And each of these missions pays out decently, ranging from around 30 grand to upwards of 65,000 bucks. Payphone Hits are free mode missions that require you to take out specific targets and come with bonuses for meeting special criteria, such as using certain weapons or vehicles or taking out the target at a specific time or location. The bonuses can be quite nice. Keep an eye out for a payphone icon to appear to launch the first one, and then after that, you can call Franklin for more Payphone Hits. And then there is the Dr. Dre Contract. Through a series of in-lobby setups and multiplayer missions, you will be working your way through Los Santos to track down and ultimately recover Dr. Dre's stolen phone. I played through all of these missions yesterday, and they're not bad. Most of the missions have you doing recon work, with Imani processing what you've uncovered back at the agency. There is a short cooldown between each mission, but I found entering and leaving the agency a few times will usually speed things up. The setups and missions themselves don't really pay all that much, though the host will receive $1 million for completing the finale and recovering Dre's phone. And once you complete the Dre Contract, another line of missions will open up. These short trips are 2-player missions that allow you to play as either Franklin or Lamar for a variety of different jobs. I haven't had a chance to play one yet, but from what I've seen elsewhere, they look like they are well scripted and fun to play. Just wait for a call from Franklin to go hang out with Lamar at Record A Studios. 7 new vehicles were added with yesterday's update, with several of them having armor and weapon options available exclusively via the mechanic in your agency garage. That agency garage allows you to store 20 vehicles and even includes an agency-owned Enos Jubilee that you can take for a spin. The vehicles that can receive Imani Tech upgrades not only add armor and weapons, but also gives you the option to turn your vehicle into a remote control car or completely block all homing missiles from locking onto your car. There are 8 more vehicles coming over the next couple of months, along with new game modes, holiday gifts, and additional content at Record A Studios. I am currently investigating ways to showcase all of the customization options for the unreleased vehicles. Thanks to data miners, we know what each vehicle is, but I haven't yet seen anyone show us what customization options will be on offer. If you know of a legit method for me to access these unreleased vehicles so that I can get video of them, please let me know in the comments down below or on the Vainglorious Discord server. There is one final property, Record A Studios, that we haven't really talked about yet. It is essentially a social space doing its best impression of a music studio. You can go there to hang out with other players and watch Dr. Dre in action. The Contract DLC also included 3 new weapons. The heavy rifle is available at Ammunition or the Agency's Armory, but the compact EMP launcher and stun gun are only available from the Agency's Armory. The heavy rifle is a nice addition to the game, though its accuracy and damage, along with capacity and reload time, are pretty much in line with other rifles. For over $500,000, once you add some upgrades, you can probably do better than the heavy rifle. The stun gun is just over $350,000, and only features tint variants. It has a 12-second recharge time and, despite being a pistol, cannot be equipped when in a car or on a bike. The compact EMP launcher clocks in around $377,000 and, well, it shoots compact EMPs. It can hold 20 rounds and a pair of EMP grenades costs $150. It will temporarily disable a vehicle and, oddly, prevent a player from accessing their phone. You have to be fairly precise with it, however, as the grenades need to hit their target directly to have any effect. Since it has a pretty long reload time, you won't get a lot of chances to hit a moving target. The Contract DLC brought with it a new radio station, along with adding several new tracks to 2 existing stations. I haven't had the radio volume turned on in GTA for years, so I can't really offer an opinion. Looking through the track list, there isn't a whole lot that really interests me. It seems Rockstar has forgotten that the GTA IP is known for offering a huge range of musical genres, and for the past several updates has been really hyper-focused on only a small handful of styles that won't appeal to everyone. Finally, the update has over 300 new clothing items, 28 new tattoos, 14 new face paints, and 1 new hairstyle. There are also new media stick collectibles to go hunt for. Oh, and apparently there are also new daily objectives for those of us who still do daily objectives. So that covers everything in the update. Now let's move on to the regular news. You're gonna earn double the usual cash in RP and transform races, and the welcoming party and weed killer versus modes. If you complete 3 security contracts before December 22nd, you will receive a $200,000 bonus within 72 hours of completion. Logging in anytime this week will unlock the Radio Los Santos tee, and if you visit the Record A Studios before December 22nd, you'll unlock the West Side fitted cap. Both of these can be claimed for free at any clothing store or wardrobe. This week's premium race is well, I don't know. It isn't mentioned on the Newswire or Social Club events page, and the in-game icon has changed from displaying the featured race name to just telling you, hey, look, a premium race. So yeah. But the time trial is LSIA 2, and the RC time trial is La Fuente Blanca. Be sure to stop by the casino to spin the lucky wheel for your chance to win this week's podium vehicle, the Pfister Growler. This week's prize challenge vehicle is the Karen Fudo GTX, which you can claim for free by placing top 3 in a street race race series race for 5 days in a row. Discounts this week include 35% off the Grotti Stinger Topless and Stinger GT, along with the Trifati Adder, and 40% off the Debauchee Rapid GT Classic, Ocelot Penetrator, and Enos Windsor Drop. Prime Gaming members, the disappointment continues, with the only bonus being 100 grand for logging in. It seems, for the time being at least, that the sweet Prime Gaming discounts are gone. But there is something else you get with Prime Gaming, and that is a free subscription to any Twitch channel of your choice at no additional cost to you. You can find me at twitch.tv/Vainglorious Gaming, where I stream a variety of different games every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 p.m. Central. Plus, you can join me and the rest of the Vainglorious Gaming community right here on YouTube every Saturday at 1 p.m. for the weekly community stream featuring GTA Online and other multiplayer games. That's everything from the Newswire, so that's gonna do it for this Rockstar News video. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.